Okay, so let's talk about some tips for how to teach the Z sound. So the first thing that you can do is have a child move from a D sound to a Z sound. When they do the D sound, their tongue is in the exact place that the Z is produced. And D also is a voice sound, and so is a Z, z. All right, so you would have them go d, z, d, z, d, z, d, z, d, z, d, z, till they get that Z sound, okay? Now, another thing that would help is to teach them about turning on their voice. Most children, they are not saying the Z sound correctly because they're using an S instead of a Z because they're not turning on the voice for the Z. So you can teach them that they can turn on their voice and they can turn off their voice. And if they already know how to say the S sound, their mouth does the same thing. They just have to turn on voice. So you can have them say, when they say there's no voice, and then zzz, zzz, zzz. All right? And then the other thing that I like to tell them a little story. So I tell them, hey, you were outside and there were some bees flying around and you were so surprised to see the bees that you went, oh, and one flew in your mouth and you swallowed it and now it's stuck in your throat. It's right there and it's buzzing around. Zzz, zzz, zzz. Let me hear it. Let me feel it. You could put your hand on their throat and have them show you the sound that their bees making, and you can say, I swallowed one too, look. Zzz, zzz. All right, so then you're going to tell them that we're going to practice some sounds and we're going to make our bee buzz in our throat every time we use that sound. The visual phonics symbol is a Z written in the air, zzz. So you can have them say, okay, let's do, turn it, make your bee buzz, 0. Good, let's make them buzz again. Zipper. Good, again. Zoo. All right, and you can do some more words in the middle. Puzzle. Good, make them buzz nice and loud. Music. Razor. And you can have them do the visual phonics symbol and also touch their throat because it will remind them to turn on their voice. And then bubbles and peas and hose. Okay? All right, there you go.